I'm live Monday night, and I mean, not much has happened today or such. Nothing in the last 24 hours or so, really. So I'm back here with Satisfactory because what else would I be doing? Yes, I'm aware that that's not really true. That nothing has happened, but I'm ignoring that because no, I'm busy with Satisfactory. Yeah, I'm sticking with Satisfactory. I got factories I want to build, shit I want to finish, and I want to. Well, honestly, this is maybe a bit too far out, but I want to finish the save. I want to be done with Phase 5 without handcrafting things by the end of the year. That is admittedly over 2 months away, so ample amount of time to do it. But, like, yeah, I'm making a point of I want to. That's how I. That. What am I trying to say here? I want to complete this goal, and I don't want to take forever to do it. So I need to work on it more sooner than not. And I've got big plans, so you know. Anyway, Satisfactory, get into it. I did do a bit of work off stream. I never disabled the capture, but I did disable the audio. The game will show up momentarily, or it'll crash. You don't need to see. Let's see. Fatal error. Give me a second. I need to get closer to my display to see if I can actually read anything of note here. See if I can figure out why the hell this just crashed. Okay, that's interesting. Reading through it, it seems like the crash is because of where even is the mod in my list? Am I blind? I must be because I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Throughput counter and limiter. I say that because counter limiter was mentioned in the crash log. So yeah, I mean, it's not been updated in the last few days, but it was working fine previously. The game's not had an update since. There was just mod manager update. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, there's just ATS and GTA 5 that's never going to get updated at this rate. So why does clicking on the top bar act like I'm double clicking it? What the fuck, mod manager? Okay, well, I mean, let's try it again, just see if it was a fluke. Because, if I can't get this to launch... It didn't launch. If I can't get this to launch, then we have to abandon ship and figure out something else to do. Oh, fuck. Didn't I just log on earlier today to check something? I'm pretty sure I did. When was my last save? Yeah. earlier today. And now it doesn't work. Okay, let me just look real quick at the modding Discord to see what the hell is going on over there. See if they have anything to say about this. Let's see. It's not that. The problem is, just disable the mod and, go from there. That was on the 18th. That's of no use. If I disable the mod, I can disable it to see if it launches, to see if it is what I suspect it is. But, hold on. Hold on. No. Never mind, wrong thing. I can disable it real quick to see if I can load the game, but I cannot load my save because the counter limiter is critical to my setups. It might not be integrated very much as of yet, but I am using it in my quote-unquote starter factory, so we'll disable it temporarily and see if it launches now. I might just have to wait for that mod to get updated. Nope, it still crashes. Manual crafting redux. Now that's crashing? Okay, this is not a mod issue. This has gotta be a mod loader issue or something. Can I roll back the version of the mod loader that I'm using? Or something? Because, like, this is kind of not good. Just to be clear, if I disable mods, will the game launch? Because it should. Sometime today. Thank you. Yep. So you can see everything. Can't play like this. It's not modded. It would break my saves. I'll try this again. I'm gonna relaunch the mod loader. Just to see if that fixes something or changes anything. One last check for updates, which I should have done on load anyway. And crash. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, no Satisfactory tonight. If it was just counter limiter crashing the game, I'd say it's a mod issue. Or specifically an issue with that mod. Let me try one more thing, I guess. But since it's crashing with multiple mods, even if I disable the one that's showing up in the stack trace, it then still crashes. That's not a mod issue, most likely. That's the mod loader, I would guess. Because it was just an update. They probably broke something. So... yeah, what now? This sucks. I really wanted to play Satisfactory. What now? I mean, I don't really have much else. I'm not getting the wheel out. ATS and ETS2 both recently received some sort of training course thing for, like, learning how to properly drive a truck or something. I figured that would be fun to do maybe at some point, but I'm not pulling the wheel out at this point. If anything, that would be a Friday night thing when we don't race, so maybe this Friday if we don't end up racing. We probably won't, but I don't know. We talked on Friday after the stream ended both about racing next Friday, but also taking the week off. And by next Friday, I mean like this upcoming Friday. So, hi, Gieson. Well, I guess today's a good day for Factorio players, since not only do they have fucking Space Age, but modded Satisfactory is apparently a bit iffy at the moment. I guess Legends is a thing I could do. I could always just end the stream, admittedly. But, like, then I'm just gonna be sitting here trying to figure out what to do anyway. I planned on streaming Satisfactory for the next 3 hours or so. If that's not happening, then what do I do with my life? Well, let's not think about it quite to that extent. What do I do with my time tonight? That's better. Yeah, I mean, I guess... I don't know. Legends is fine. It's mostly just going to be shiny hunting at this point, because... I mean, there's not a lot I can do in terms of dex research at the moment. So... yeah, I guess give me a couple of minutes. I'm not going to run ads or anything, and I'll get that set up, because, like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm not prepared to not be playing Satisfactory tonight. So here, just flip over to here for a minute. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. The title is changed and things are rearranged, and so let's jump into this. Again, apologies that I'm just suddenly shifting to Pokemon, but I fully expected to be able to play Satisfactory, but mods are seemingly broken at the moment, so I can't really load my save without mods enabled at this point. And again, I saw that one mod was mentioned in the stack trace, disabled it, and another mod popped up. And since there was literally just an update to the launcher, and probably to mod loader as well, if I had to guess, I'm guessing something's broken, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. I didn't see anything particularly in the modding Discord. Well, the mod loader, mod manager Discord. But that doesn't mean that shit's not broken, so I'll look into it more tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. For now, I'm just going to do something that I know works. I don't want to waste more time tonight doing shit that doesn't work. Progress has been made. Also, I forgot to talk to Beauregard a long time ago. It's become Silcoon. You know what? Never mind. He can believe what he wants. So yeah, there's been a fair amount of progress since the last time I streamed this at the beginning of the month. 20 or so days ago. And I guess actually I should start back here somewhere. Was it you? Probably. Maybe not, though. No, it is. So, Shiny Alpha is a thing. And I got a Shiny Wurmple as well. Defeated an Infernape with Annihilate because, you know, why not? This is completely unrelated, but just Annihilate's so good. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see what the deal is there, but I'll let this play anyway. This was, I don't know, what was it, a few days later? After the Floatzel? Thanks, Machamp. So, yeah, another Shiny Alpha. So I now have 3. And, yeah, a bunch of other Shinies. There was this situation. Wait a minute. Location on this, could it be? I was questioning it, because I didn't remember hearing it at that point, when I had my Shiny Alpha Blissey in my original save, and sure enough, if he caught that. It was not the Blissey. Got 3 different jingles out of it, though. So that's something. Anything else? I got a Geodude earlier today. This is not the Geodude. Oh, this was the game screwing me out of a potential Cherim. Love that. There's a jingle somewhere, and oh, there it is. Yeah, like I said, it's Geodude. has happened? Also, the Pokédex research is nearing completion. Kind of. There's something I realized earlier today. Well, first and foremost, investigated how Silcoon and Cascoon differ. I might have to talk to him again, but yeah, that one is apparently doable. There's another one though, and I mean, if I go down here just to show, like, all of this is perfected at this point, or as perfected as it can be. Right, Mime's done, Heracross is done, Caesar I'm still waiting on the MP. But all this is done other than Cherrim, because this is just pure RNG. Whether or not the game generates a Cherrim for me in the trees, which it hardly generates Cherubi, but I think since I got to the point of being able to just focus on defeating Cherrim to finish up its Dex research, I think I've gotten 3 or 4 Cherubi and 1 Cherrim. Yeah. But there's one other thing. I missed an entry on Raichu, and it's still not complete. It turns out Alpha Raichu is a possibility. I'm not sure I'm going to do this, because honestly I don't like how obnoxious of a method this is, but I'll at least see if I can do one and then push the other 2 off to the next section, probably. Technically, it's possible. Raichu doesn't spawn, and even if it did, it wouldn't be able to be caught as an alpha, because nothing but the static alpha spawns can be alphas at this point. Outside of outbreaks. And Pikachu and Pichu outbreaks can happen. So, in theory, there is a chance that if you find a Pichu or a Pikachu outbreak, you have a small chance of an alpha spawning in that outbreak, which you can then evolve to Raichu and complete the number of alpha specimens caught task. I mean, to date, if I've seen a Pikachu or Pichu outbreak, I've not gotten an alpha from that, right? So, there's that, at least. And we can tell that right here, because no alpha ability, and yeah, no alpha ability. Versus this one, you can see I can do that. Don't have that ability here on either gender or on Pichu, so I wish. I mean, I'm glad I noticed that now instead of like, okay, I'm done, guys. Let's go on. Let me just verify this real. Oh shit, that's actually a possible thing to do. Yeah, I'm glad that I noticed this now, but we'll see about that one. And so yeah, we're just gonna run around and do things because I don't have any more research tests, any Dex entry tests to do right now, which is why I wasn't planning on streaming this. But Satisfactory done broke, so again, I'm not gonna waste more time on it this stream. Maybe I wasn't sure what I'd do Wednesday. Maybe that's what I do. I play Satisfactory Wednesday. Because I wasn't able to do it tonight. Bingle badoo. Oh well. It is what it is. And I was slightly too late. Can't wait until I get to the coastlands sometime next year. It will hopefully be sooner than, you know, like, how long has it been? Almost 9 months. I want to get this challenge done before the new Legends game drops. I figure I have about a year for that. But the sooner I can get this done, the better. It shouldn't be as bad going forward, because I don't need to rely on MP. but there are still some obnoxious mechanics to come, I believe. So, I mean, distortions are the biggest thing. That's how I'm going to evolve Pokemon that I'm not evolving in this section, after all. Yeah, as a reminder, I'm skipping evolving all but one of Glaceon, Golem, Machamp, and Caesar. Because they all require MP to evolve at this stage, but once distortions start appearing, I can get the evolution items needed to evolve them in those. Oh god, I'm gonna have to deal with Porygon next section, aren't I? Well, is what it is. The good thing, at least, is that everything that can spawn in this map at this point, with the exception of Cherrim is literally the only exception of the actual spawns. Everything can be, or everything has the highest odds of being shiny at this point. Cherrim's Dex entry can be perfected, but I need to encounter more of them. Which is not looking like it's going to progress at this stage. Oh, wait, no. I didn't catch this one shaking. It's unlikely, but yeah, see. I murder it because you're not a Cherrim. We had 10 Lepa berries as well, which is nice. Yeah, we're looking for... I wasn't set up at all to do this tonight, but we're looking for a Pikachu or Pichu outbreak to spawn at some point. Alpha Heracross to be shiny, and then shiny Bidoof, shiny Chimchar, and I think that's pretty much all I really need, but we're also technically looking for a Satchel drop, but I don't think that'll show up until the very end of the stream, if it does at all. I was doing a little bit of work late afternoon on this, and that's when I finished up Heracross, but I also got a Satchel then. Only 50-some points, which is great. By the way, progress on that currently stands at 785 merit points, so at least 3 more Satchels required. Because the most you can get, the most MP you can get from one Satchel is 100, so 215 is more than 200. Every time I see a Monferno there instead of a Chimchar. If I find a shiny Monferno before I find a shiny Chimchar, I'm gonna speak with Evil and see if he'll accept that. After all, I added a clause, I think before my previous stream of this, that basically says if I'm being held up from advancing to the next section by not finding a shiny Pokemon, I can make the call to just skip that shiny for the time being and move on with the story, because let's get this fucking show on the road already. Please. I mean, it started back in February, but you know what I'm saying, right? It would be nice to visit the Mirelands at some point this year, after all, but like I said, it's a lot just waiting for RNG to cooperate, because Caesar is partially RNG, but it's more so just time. Whereas Cherim is purely time. Or purely RNG, rather. If it was purely time, I would have been done with it by now, most likely. Did I hear something weird? No, there's only 2 spawns here. Okay. Yep, that's not a shiny. Just checking for shinies before leaving. There's not really much progress to be made by going over into this area specifically. Like, pretty much I can just check for Chimchar, check for Cherim, check for Heracross, and be done. But, again, shinies. I got a shiny Mime Jr. the other day. Was that over the weekend, I think? Well, it would have had to have been. Because it's only Monday today. So, yeah. More shinies, more better. By the way, the total shiny count is, what, like 45, 46 at this point? It's getting up there. And at this point, I could realistically just fly back, but it's not that far to run. So I think I've shown this box off, but this one is the one that's been expanded. See? Alpha. Wurmple that I got with the Alpha, and then the next shiny I got was also an Alpha. And then Staravia, Zubat, another Wurmple. I finally got a shiny Bibarel. Shiny Machoke, Mime Jr., Geodude. It's really a shame, right? Because, like, the Machoke and the Graveler, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of shiny Machamp, I'm not gonna lie, but shiny Golem would have been cool. But unfortunately, I've already got the Golem that I trained up, right? So I will try and integrate a shiny into my party at some point. I just need to find one at the right time, basically. Yeah, nothing in particular. Let's reload the village, talk to Beauregard again, and see about... No? I don't see how that research task is completable, unless it just happens at some point randomly in the future. There's nothing here. Vesperb. Also, fuck Baggins. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh boy, a Combee outbreak. I'll probably get a male shiny, if anything, because I've never gotten a shiny female Combee before. Legitimately, I've gotten plenty of shiny males in my main save. But only ever males. And so we go around again. And the reason why I'm checking through here so finally versus just running around the other areas directly from point to point, basically. Shiny Bidoof, but also shiny Eevee, if it ever spawns. 1 in 2048, so I don't actually expect to find one. Hi, Bidoof. Bye, Bidoof. No horses. No fire horses, no fire ponies, no fire in the rain. Unless you're part of the Chimchar line, then there can be fire in the rain. And believe it or not, despite the fact that I have 40-some shinies, don't expect to see any shinies during this stream. They're just not guaranteed in the slightest. And again, I have 40-some shinies, however, I have 116 hours in the game at this point. Of course, it stopped raining now. Also, I forgot to check the carp. Not really tested, but you're not gonna just... here. No. Not shiny, of course. Nor any of the other carp around. Which is good, because I can't get the other ones particularly. Rude? I mean, I did run into them, but still, rude? That took a second, didn't it? Come on, you're all supposed to fly away. Come on. Okay. There we go. Lower my volume a little bit more. And realistically, I shouldn't have to adjust my volume anymore because I turned my AC off finally. Probably should have turned it off before I started the stream, but never mind that. You know, it's not like it's nighttime and the temperature actually dropped low again. Oh boy, the game might be kind, or are you gonna screw me over because the weather changed? No, you're just gonna screw me over with the spawn. See, this is what I mean. This is what I meant. This is what I mean. This is what I meant. It's just mostly Cherubies. It's a rare spawn in the first place, but then Cherum is rarer than Cherubi. I would, at some point, just like to be able to justify entering and leaving the area repeatedly, but I just feel like while I need shiny Heracross and Cherum and shiny Eevee and 8 more shiny Bidoofs and things like that. Okay, I don't need the shiny Eevee specifically, but it'd be nice if one appeared. You know, needing all of that, I can't justify potentially throwing away one of them, you know, by just loading into the area and then immediately leaving. And the rain means the fire horses are gone again. In reality, at this point, I could basically just trim off the entirety of the southern part of the loop. Hell, I don't even technically have to go down here and check Floatzel. Especially since I already have a shiny. But it's such a minor detour. Yeah, like, I've checked the last of the Chimchar spawns, like, why do I need to go any further with it? There's always the potential for shinies out that way, but there's nothing that I explicitly need down there. Oh, thank you, Joy-Con lag. It's not Joy-Con drift, I just got them fixed a couple months ago. Just lagging, because that happens. I mean, there's, well, realistically, 2 alphas that I see. 3. There is a 3rd. A 4th one that I skip. Maybe I do just trim it out for a little bit, at the very least. Just to speed up the search, since... Oh. I can't really do more than this. Honestly, I might end the stream on the earlier side, simply because, like, it's just literally gonna be this. What more am I supposed to do? It was a very delayed message from him about leaving. Usually it pops up almost immediately. I mean, I shot towards it at an angle, so that's probably why, but it still seemed rather delayed. I went to jump over the shanks even though I was a couple feet to the side of it. Hey, look, an Eevee. Oh, it's a female. See? Female. 1 in 8 chance. I despawned them on the off chance that I ever come back to look again. Once the spawns have reloaded, maybe something of interest will have respawned in its place. Unlikely. You never know. And in this instance, I might come back if the rain stops. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that Heracross shiny in a timely manner. Despite having completed its dex research, it's not perfected because, well, there's only that one spawn, and I need to see it jump out of trees. So, not completable 100% at this point. I mean, it is raining, so it makes sense that there's more Magikarp around. That's a fair few spawns. Jinx is blind. Can one of them really see me from down there? Give me a break. In theory, I don't need to loop around here either. I can literally just go straight from the cave, skip Magikarp, skip weaving through that area, and just go straight towards, well, the Alpha Lopunny. Really? How many of you do I have now? Oh, there's another shiny. I did get one in the end. Wait, I do want to know how many Wurmple I have, though, just from this save. It's a few. Don't ask me how Babarrel didn't see me there. They're blind sometimes, simple as that. Abra is very much a Pokemon I don't want to find shiny. Fortunately, it only has 1 in 2048 odds, because you need to scare it off with a Scatterbang. Perfect its Dex entry. And Scatterbangs aren't available, so I don't think I heard anything in actuality, but I'm just looking around to make sure I didn't hear a distant chime. Shiny jingle sound. I think it was just one of the alert sounds. Yeah, realistically, if I wanted to check just the bare minimum, I would probably run straight across over to the Heracross, fly over to Grand Oak Tree, go over to the trees and see if there are any Cherim there, and then fly to the central area and check around here without going down here, because it's not necessary to check the Buizel and Floatzel. But there are spawn points right here which can have Chimchar occasionally. And that would be the route, just basically do the bare minimum to reload the area. I'm gonna go check for the Fire Horse while I'm here. Oh yeah, I did catch one Pokemon, didn't I? Right, that's a thing that happened. Got almost 1,000 Pokémon for catching a shiny. And underwhelming, not gonna lie. Oh, save the shiny. And go. Let's just trial that really short route, I guess. basically just want to run straight there. Of course, if I miss out on a shiny that I want or need, that's going to be really annoying, but I won't know if I miss out on anything, so it's okay, I guess. There is an Eevee around, apparently. So had I done this the last time, I would have gotten the shiny Wurmple all the same. But again, the shiny Mime Jr. I got the other day would have missed that completely. And even the Geodude from earlier today would have been missed. I'm here, I'm gonna run down to see if the Alpha is shiny. It's a few more seconds. Chimchar. Just check the Alpha Stantler, because why not? Rude. And then run down here. Really, guys? And, done. Just like that. So quick that I can do another before going to break. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shiny Wurmple. Meanwhile, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 shiny Bidoof. Three shiny Starly, but three shiny Staravia and 1 shiny Staraptor. Oh, and I guess when I'm doing that, don't forget the 1 shiny Barrel and the shiny Butterfree, Beautifly. For fuck's sake. Fair number of shinies, though. Chance for getting an outbreak is so low. Right, more direct route is this way. Surprised there's still Starly around with how dark it is. Also, just to be safe. Yep, it was once again the question mark alert sound thing. I didn't think I heard anything, but if it's in the distance, just like barely on the outer radius of the alert radius, you never know. Bot said it's time for a break. Again, just want to finish up these checks real quick. First tree is not shaking, the second tree is not shaking. What a surprise. Really? Game can be so annoying sometimes. I'm not actually 100% sure that Chimchar can spawn in the night. Not 100% sure that it can, not 100% sure that it can't, though. Alright. There was the damage. I got the impact sound, but not the damage sound. It was a very nicely timed pause. I could have gotten away possibly without damage. I don't know if it would have inflicted the damage on me after flying or just as I was flying. I don't know. Won't know at this point because it's already come and gone. Alright, let's see. It's time to take a short break. Yeah, I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads. Because it disables pre-rolls for the next hour and ensures that the gameplay itself is completely ad-free, which is especially important now that some people, like myself, get 45 seconds of pre-roll ads instead of 30. Seriously, Twitch, undo that change ASAP. Please, for the sake of your goddamn platform. Stop forcing ads down our throats. Though that doesn't stop streamers from being obnoxious and just rolling ads in the middle of content, interrupting it completely. But anyway, that's a completely different issue. So yeah, ads now while nothing's happening, so that the gameplay, the stuff that you actually want to watch, is completely ad-free. When I come back, I guess we're going to continue with this, because I doubt that much is going to be done. Like I said, I want to deal with Satisfactory tomorrow. I'm just going to put that off till then, not even going to check until maybe the very end of the stream. Satisfactory is a write-off for tonight. It's unfortunate, but, you know, if an update broke things, then what am I to do? Maybe it's something that I could fix just by reinstalling or verifying integrity or something like that, but the vanilla game launches just fine. Disabling one of the problematic mods, it crashes off of a different mod. Maybe the mods just need updates, but I can't go without those mods, so it's better to just say, screw it for tonight, we'll stick with this. So, yeah, apologies for that, but Wednesday, hopefully? Yeah, when I come back, I guess more Legends. BRB. Alrighty, I am back, and I guess let's just jump right back into it, shall we? And of course, nothing going. I guess let's just keep doing short loops, and by that I mean they're not really loops so much as they are targeting the things that I want or need the most. I think there's anything else that I should be prioritizing at this point. No satchel spawn, of course. Again, that won't come until, like, closer to 11 PM my time, which is in about 2 hours. And if you're wondering, yes, this is about as boring as it gets when I'm doing this off stream by myself. It's literally just play the game and run around. I mean, at least previously I could do dex research to break up the monotony, but now it's literally just this. Nothing else to do other than just wait around for the game to cooperate. Hey, Kiosk. Again, not sure if this is even worth doing at nighttime. I should probably check that, honestly. The way I usually wouldn't. I'll pick up the chunk since I was there. Oh, there you go. Took the damage. For sure. Just a minor red glow in the damage board. Any change with Beauregard? Probably not. That's literally where I was. Yeah, I don't see how that task is completable unless it literally is just a time-based thing. Well, there's that. I might end up cheesing this if it doesn't give me what I want first time asking. We'll see. I don't really want to cheese outbreaks, but also I don't like that this research task is the way it is. I mean, yes, I do like cheese. There was one time earlier this year when we got pizza, and we didn't order extra cheese, but it sure did seem like it had extra cheese on it. Oh man, it was good. I do tend to avoid cheesing game stuff, which is also why this area down here is unexplored, not explored. Yeah, honestly, I never tried it, if I remember correctly, back when the game first came out. And I still don't know if it works anymore, if they did patch it out with, like, Daybreak or something. I don't know if you can the barrel bridge out to Romanus Island. Fuck you. But I'm not trying it, because that's an exploit. That's a bit too far. I mean, to be fair. Reloading the area to try and get different outcomes on the spawns from an outbreak. That's a bit exploitive as well, but you know. That's just abusing RNG or, you know, something like that versus getting to Romanus Island. I'm legitimately not supposed to be there at this point in the story. You bastard. It's too early. How'd you break the game? Mods, seemingly. Assume you're referring to Satisfactory, right, Kiosk? I don't know exactly what the issue is. Basically, Satisfactory, I loaded the game, thank you. Crashed straight to desktop after trying to load for a couple of seconds. Only needed one. So it crashed straight back to desktop, and upon... Really? Only one of them? Upon reading the crash log, it was pointing to a particular mod. So, I disabled that mod, eventually, and loaded it up, and it pointed to another mod. And just before going live, I opened up the mod launcher and there was an update. So, I'm suspecting that either mods need to update to work with the updated launcher/loader, or something's broken with the launcher/loader now after the most recent update. And so, I'm not dealing with it tonight. I tried a couple of things. Vanilla loads just fine, but I can't not load my save without some of the mods that I have to disable. So, yeah. Not much I can do. And I know it was working fine earlier today, because I literally hopped on for a few minutes to do something and then hopped back off. So it was working fine earlier. And now it's messed up. By the way, I didn't get an alpha spawn. Can you do multiple in one battle, please, game? It's so nice hearing Pikachu's proper cry. It's been so long since we heard it. Since fucking X and Y. Alright, let's reload and see if that changes anything. I think it's still the case that regular outbreaks are re-rollable versus massive mass outbreaks are predetermined to a point. I think by reloading the area I can basically get different Pikachu, but I don't know that for a fact. I've certainly not heard it having the same sort of RNG, if you want to call it that, but the same sort of manipulation that you can do with massive mass outbreaks. And because I know for a fact that the area is generated when you first load into it for normal things, I am going to absolutely run this way and see if I encounter anything shiny on the way. Or if I get different encounters in the trees, or things like that. See, there wasn't an Eevee here last time. Or at least if there was, I didn't cross paths with it. Thank you, game. So many things that ain't growing. That tree is still shaking though. And still nothing here, including no shiny alpha. That worked well. Alright, let's just check once again over here just to see that, yep, not a shiny. That wasn't there last time, was it? I don't remember it being there. Doesn't mean that it wasn't there. I don't remember it being there. There's a Monferno there. Oopsies. Missed. Alright, enough! Please. I got 2 of them this time. Somehow I don't think that this is going to actually do anything in a reasonable amount of time. And back to doing 1. I love how they keep spawning facing away so that I can just backstrike them, since they don't want to get into the same battle anyway. You're facing the correct direction for once. The big golem. I'll give it one more try. One more try and then I'm continuing because that's enough retries. Can I manipulate RNG by just basically wasting time here? Who knows? I don't know how the game works, especially since Daybreak. Yes, that was ages ago now. But still. Bonds are definitely changing, though. Yeah, I thought I saw that. That was far too golden of a Dustox to be normal, and it did not. It looked like a Dustox. It did not look like a Mothim to me. Just on the edge of the screen, I didn't see enough green there. Wait a minute, that's a shiny, isn't it? Yep. So this is definitely the final time through here. It just cheesed a shiny into existence, and we can go back and review the footage. Tree's not shaking. Go back and review the footage, but I think it's pretty damn clear that shiny was not there the previous 2 times. Only because I reloaded that it was there. Of course, you know, that just means that I definitely won't get a shiny or an alpha from the outbreak. The alpha is what I really want, but... Yep. No Chimchar this time. No green deer, seemingly. But let's go see what the outbreak has in store for us this time. Always gotta keep your eye out on the edges of the display, because you never know what you're gonna see off to the side. What Pokemon might just be off screen barely and might be out of range, more importantly. I was in the middle of throwing something and you still missed. Well, you're just dumb. Ow. Finally got hit by something. It took that long, though. Give me a break. Ow! Okay, enough's enough. I think it's safe to say that I didn't get anything useful out of that outbreak. I didn't get any shiny Charlie there either. Stop it. Where are you? Can you piss off? Hello? Oh, not it. Just gonna run over here momentarily. There's a lot of Pikachu in this outbreak. That, or I'm just really having bad luck at catching them. And yes, I know I'm using Pokeballs, so what? Shouldn't matter, they're low level Pikachu. Well, Pikachu doesn't have the best capture rate, I guess. But still, they're low level. Anybody else? I didn't think so. Alright. So that nonsense is over with. Let's just select this lot. 14 Pikachu, huh? Be very careful to delete nothing of importance. Well, first off, I always tend to do this. That picture. And there's that picture. 75 pounds that thing weighs. Jesus. That's a new shiny, isn't it? On this save file. Yep. Shiny Dustox. I'm gonna be getting a lot of grit dust and such. The shiny Dustox, yes. 15 Pokemon. Yep, and only one of them was of importance. 678766, and now it's up to 683. Yeah, nothing new to add because there's no bloody Cherim spawning. Good job, Kiosk. Maybe I'll take a slightly longer route, just because I know it swings by more spawn points. Maybe. A little squiggly, that, isn't it? Now, give me a break. Give me a break! There, is that early enough? Definitely no shiny Dustox this time, it's daytime. It wouldn't be a shiny Dustox. Oh, look at that, there is a satchel spawn. Huh. Must have gotten it earlier than I remember. Cool. So after that satchel, there is minimum 2 more satchels required to get a Caesar. Minimum 2. can only hope that that satchel is 90 plus MP. I'm gonna need... Well, on average, I don't need that much, but 3 50 sums is not going to do it. So the more I can get in advance, the better. I don't know why I went down here. Habit. Purely habit. Please go up. You know, I'm going to take a slightly different route. Because if I go up here, I can swing by over here. And just see, like, are there any munchlax in the area, perhaps? You know, just because. I don't need any at this point, but no? No munchlax? Alright. Actually, hold on. I can't see the Snorlax in there. Oh well. $95 MP. Very good. Still need 2 more satchels because you can only get up to 100 from one, and 120 is, you know, how much I have left. But that means I only need 120 points across 2 satchels. Granted, I could very easily get 2 satchels below 60, and that would be that. So, you know, it's still gonna take another 6 hours before I know whether or not I can actually get the Caesar, or if I have to wait another 3 hours on top of that. But getting closer. And again, 90 some MP. Very good. What I wanted to see. 100 would have been nice, but beggars can't be choosers, right? I'll take what I got and be very happy about it. A hell of a lot better than the last satchel I got, which was like 55 or 57 MP. There are Bidoof in the area, I never would have guessed. Whoopsie. Of course, in reality, the only thing that I actually need to progress the story at the moment is just these damn chairmen to spawn. But really, I don't need to do any of the either of the other 2 checks. I will need to fly here in the first place because you can't arrive at Grand Tree, whatever. There's a Charm. Oh, fuck you. You didn't need to do that. Let's see. 2 and 12. Yay! Whoopsies, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. was a little too early. Right. Yay! I only need 3 more Cherim. Pure RNG, that. Save again just to lock in that Dex research. Another outbreak, and it's a Pichu this time. Oh boy. I know, I just saved, but I'm saving again because I saw something, and so... Oh, I want to make sure that I save this. 1 Alpha Pichu is all I need, and I'll be content with that. Easy, perhaps. Trying to get it. Respawn by reloading, but... Look, if that's what's gonna hold me up... I just think that that particular task is a bit unreasonable. I have to get 3 Alpha Pichu or Pikachu from outbreaks in order to complete Raichu's Dex entry. Really? I get doing some things, but that... That's a bit more than I care to deal with. That's getting up into the you need thousands of MP to get these Pokemon at this point. It's just time-gated, basically. Like, it'll happen eventually. But at what cost, you know? How long will it take to do that? Is that worth my time? I don't think so. Especially when there's an Alpha Raichu spawn immediately upon stepping into the marshlands. I don't know how easy it is to get up there, though, with only... with only Weirdeer, but at the very least, Pikachu and Pichu in the plains can spawn as alphas. Once that's done, once you're in this area, once you've moved on to the next area. Well, really, once you've quelled the noble, that's when the alphas can start randomly appearing. I don't know how easy it is to actually get up there with just Weirdeer. Because I usually use... Braviary. Or maybe Sneasler, but usually Braviary. Because if you jump from the right spot, you can literally just go straight up to that upper ledge. Jump, switch to Braviary, and will give you enough height to get up there. I don't know how accessible that is. Why am I going up all the way up here just to get down there? Yeah, it's not coming after me. I guess I technically can just scare them off. Or try to. Yeah, the odds of them spawn... Yeah, spawning as alphas is very low. Oh! Not that you can tell. Does it actually register as being shiny already? Yes. Not much of a difference, is it? God, I so rarely get shinies from outbreaks. It's actually nice to get one. It also means I can't cheese it. So that's fun. You are quite a ways up there. Doesn't mean I can't still hit you. Back strike, no less. Right to the head. Or just above it, seemingly. What about you? You're not shiny? Nope. That's who's sleeping. Alright. Oh, not a rest. Can you spot the shiny? It took me a second, but I found it eventually. God, it's such a bad shiny. Oh, it's such a bad shiny. But there it is. It's Pikachu colored. No, Pichu is a slightly different shade than Pikachu. In fact, shiny Pichu isn't even Pikachu colored, but you can see that's much lighter than that is. Or maybe you can't see, but it is. There was actually a distribution back in Gen 4 era for a Pikachu colored Pichu, and it was just a shiny Pichu. It's easier to tell here that that one's shiny, because the game literally points it out for you. Such a bad shiny. Oh well. Pikachu and a Pichu outbreak, and I didn't get an alpha from either, but I got 2 shinies. One of which was actually from the one outbreak. The other was not, but minor detail. Eevee! Oh yeah. Alpha. Where is the camera pointing? Other than not where I want it to be pointing. Fortunately, if Combi spots me, it's not a big deal, because it doesn't aggro. It might attack, but it attacks in the same way that Stantler does, where it just attacks, but it doesn't, like, aggro on you. It attacks and then it runs away. Pawns in the trees. Inferno. Please, game, don't do that. It's scary. The number of times that I've died over the course of playing this game since it released, not on this save, because I just got bounced down a hill like that and accelerated and eventually fell. I don't know why I'm doing any of this. It's not like anything's changed. Yeah, I've definitely died a couple of times in my main save from that. Getting into the nighttime soon. Means all the Starly will disappear and a bunch of Zubats and Drifloons will appear in place of them and other Pokemon. Definitely not annoying. You know, camera don't make sense at times. That was one of those instances. How is this happening? Oh, because the Wurmple is right up against the tree, I see. Isn't this so exciting? I mean, I've gotten a number of shinies. What? 3, 4 at this point? And I did find a Cherim. 1. Only 1. That's the better way to do that. Turn around, flip the camera using the controls, and then Chimchar. Go from there. We're going to take a bit gentler route down so that it doesn't try and skip me off the terrain again. It takes so long to get away from Pokemon sometimes. Nope. And no outbreak again. This is the usual experience. No outbreaks. between these two trees right here. Sets you up more or less perfectly to get the angle right. That damn beetle could be pink at some point, that'd be great. Thanks, game. Again. Again, there is a clause in place that allows me to just say, yeah, I'm not sticking around just to find a single shiny with, especially one that doesn't have the best odds possible. So we're advancing regardless, but I don't have to enact that at all, that'd be great. Also, yay, another Cherim! I'm so happy to see you, now die! 2 more to go. Hello? What? What even just happened there? That was weird. I didn't take any fall damage that time. See? Number defeated. I need to kill it. Or at least knock it out. Two more of them, another 2 satchels, and 1 alpha Pikachu or Pichu, maybe. And I'll be able to move on to the next section. One way or another. Again, the whole Alpha Raichu thing I'm not sure on, because that's just nonsensical. Like, you really expect me to waste even more time than I already have trying to get an alpha, which is a very low percentage, from an outbreak? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've gotten like 3 alphas from outbreaks at this point, but none of them are the ones that I need. And actually, in every case, evolving it at all wouldn't help with Dex entries because their evolved forms are all available in alpha, with alpha variants in this area. I'm guessing the game's not gonna be any kinder than it already has been. I mean, it's been very kind just in regards to Cherim. Getting 2 within like hour and a half. Actually, it was all this same hour, wasn't it? I think it was. That's very rare of the game to be that generous. So, plus all the shinies. Again, what, like 4 shinies now? Not bad for less than 2 hours. Not a green deer. Which is fine. I actually marked off all the alpha tasks, or shiny alphas on the spreadsheet, so that was too late. Oh. No, it was only 3 shinies. Regardless, Wurmple, Dustox, and Pichu. Dustox literally appearing off-screen far enough. I mean, not off-screen. It appeared on-screen, but it was far enough away from me, and I was going to be far enough away from it, that it was never going to jingle. I had to see it to actually get it, so that's not bad. And then the shiny Pichu that you can barely tell is shiny. I don't have anything in my... No, I do. That must have been from the whatchamacallit. Bot does say it's time for another break. I think I'm just gonna end it here. It's an hour earlier than normal, but again, the plan for tonight was supposed to be Satisfactory. And, well, you can see I'm not playing it. So, things went wrong. And I still don't know why exactly. I mean, the stack trace said it was a mod's fault that the game was crashing, but I disabled that mod, and it blamed another mod. See, when I see that in a stack trace, like you disable one thing and then it starts blaming something else, that tells me that it's probably not the fault of those mods necessarily. I will just see, though. Check for updates, no updates found, everything is as it is, play Satisfactory. It's probably going to crash back to desktop because literally nothing has changed. And... don't you fucking launch. You piece of shit. You can see. I'm not playing for only an hour. Especially not after I did that. Not happening. I don't know. I don't know why. Nothing changed as far as I could see. And I did relaunch the thing. You know, I did shut down the mod loader and then relaunch it and try again, and it still did the same damn thing. So I have no clue what's changed, but I don't know. Maybe there was a silent update that didn't actually show up. It wouldn't have been for the entire launcher, but I don't think the mod loader is an actual mod in the launcher. I think it's just kind of there, and it's automatically dealt with. So, I don't know, maybe that did get an update in the background. Let me look. Did it get reported at all? Oh look, mod updates. That's literally just mods though, but not modding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would assume so, Chaos. Yeah, I don't know what the problem was. It's not crashing anymore though. But seemingly, as far as I could see, nothing changed, nothing updated. Like, there was no prompt to update anything. So if it updated, it was something in the background. If it didn't update, then it was just my computer being stupid. Either way, what do you want me to do? You know? It might have been timing, Kiosk. I don't know. I tried multiple times, though, for like the first 10-15 minutes of the stream, and it still didn't want to launch. Oh well. Well, considering that then, can you... That says Pokemon Crystal, it's actually going to be Satisfactory, because that's what tonight was supposed to be, and that didn't happen because it didn't want to cooperate. So we're going to do that on Wednesday instead, and Pokemon was tonight, and it was Legends, which is fine because the Metronome only playthrough ended last week, so I would have had to figure out something else to do anyway. So, doing a little bit of Legends on stream, not the end of the world. And it got you up to speed on what has happened, so hopefully sooner than not we'll be able to move on to the Mirelands, but we'll see. Especially if I decide to wait out for at least one Alpha Pichu or Pikachu. See on that one though, for sure. Anyway, yeah, like I said, next stream on Wednesday. Apologies again that tonight is being cut short, but like I said, I don't want to play 1 hour of Satisfactory. Yeah, spooky for it with a floating hat. It's not that far above it, I guess. Thank you, iPad, with your delay. Yeah. Satiscracktory Wednesday. Get to working on factories and stuff. I'll play it tomorrow some more. So, what I was going to do tonight, I might end up doing some of tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Look, I want to play the game. I'm not going to stream every single minute of it, though. Can you blame me? Anyway, like I said, next stream Wednesday. I am going to run some ads on the way out, as I usually do. If you don't want to stick around for them, that's fine. At the end of the stream, you're not going to miss anything. Just run ads because, like, if you want to stick around and help out, especially if you're a subscriber, since you shouldn't see ads, then, you know, always appreciated. If not, whatever. I'm not going to send you anywhere. So do as you wish. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, in regards to FNR on Friday, it's probably not going to happen, but there's a chance that it might. Because we kind of talked about, like, if we were going to run it, what would we do? And I don't know. We'll see. Don't expect FNR, though. EJ certainly isn't showing up this week, so there's that. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens in that regard. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.